And good afternoon, Sword family. Once again, sorry about Saturday, but 14-year-old's birthday party. He wanted to come down and have a pool party, and then afterwards, of course, we had a barbecue. We had a very, outside intensive kind of weekend. Friday, it was outside yard work at work. And then Saturday, it was a pool party and a barbecue. Yesterday was very, very nice to just kind of sit around and visit. My sister came down as a surprise to everyone except my brother and sister-in-law and possibly my nephew. But then, of course, Father's Day, which I got to show. Sure, you can see this. This is a blanket that my mother-in-law, Foxy's mom, made for me. That wasn't exactly a Father's Day present. I got that on the 13th, the day after she got back. And also the day after she got back, we went to the rock show here in town. And when we came home, there was a sword box sitting on my front porch. Now I know a sword box when I see one. I'm not an idiot. I know what a sword box looks like. She tells me that I can't see it for a week. So I knew that it was a Father's Day present. So I had to sit and stare at a sword box in the corner of my bedroom for a week. But yesterday, I got this. It is another very well done sword trainer. This is more of a Qing Dynasty design with the basically one-handed handle. This has like a fake wood grain to it. It's got the Qing Dynasty style guard, the tassel, and this right here, that's not textured plastic. That's actually wrapped. I don't know if it's actual leather or pleather, but it's very, very cool. And the scabbard itself, I don't know if you can see that. That's a seam. It's actually like covered. I think it's covered hard plastic and then wrapped. And again, I think that's fake leather, but it's very, very cool. I'm going to put up pictures on Facebook later. But yeah, I got another. That's 2 years in a row that Foxy and Kitty had given me from the same company, I'm pretty sure, a sword trainer for Father's Day. And I told them both, you're setting a precedence here. 2 years in a row, Father's Day, sword trainers in scabbards, not just the bare blade, but it's a scabbard too. So it's sitting right here on my windowsill. So that was my weekend. Also, we have a new gamer fuel that we're going to be trying tonight. This is Mug Float Vanilla Howler Zero Sugar. So we're going to be trying this for the first time. I saw it. Well, actually, I saw it in 12 packs while Foxy was gone. And I don't want to buy an entire 12 pack of something that I've never tried before. So I don't know. We will be experimenting with that further over the course of the next 3 hours. I got to try pineapple in coconut water that my sister had put a packet of Kool-Aid in. I tried that yesterday. Still don't know how I feel about that one either. And I also have some orange vanilla cupcakes in case I get snacky while we're sitting here. So I have plenty of things to... And I will be doing a full review of that guy right there. Because the first thing I did is I tried it out on my morning sword training drills that I do. And the only thing I realized is the tassel is far too long. But we're going to not get into that because that's going to be part of the review, and we really need to get into our actual game stream. So just keep an eye out for that review. All righty. So first through the door at 3:50 is Foxy. Good evening, folks, and welcome to another episode of Thesis Plays Games. Well, yeah, pretty much. And Dan joining us and greeting Foxy and everyone. Or Carl, not Dan. Sorry. I saw the next chat down. My brain flipped him. There is Dan. Good evening. Good evening, Dan. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe. Yes, I'm making you say it, and I do every time. And Carl laughing, and Foxy greeting Carl and Dan. Glad to see you both. Glad to be here. Yes. Hey, everyone from Donna. Donna! Sound like it's... No applause for me. Only applause for Donna. And greetings to Donna. Makes me happy that you make him say it, Foxy. Yeah, I'm sure it does. Yes, thank you for joining us, Donna. And there's the run by from Kitty. Yeah, I will have a good stream. Thank you. Here we go. Fasten your seatbelts. Return your snacks to their upright order. Well, if I didn't have my snacks in the upright order, then the good part would be on the bottom. And speaking of snacks, what are we having tonight? We're having cupcakes and vanilla float zero sugar mug. Just finished dinner, so no snacks yet. Yeah. Greetings to me. Saturday sounds wild and tiring. Well, here's the thing. My nephew is wildly autistic. Like, one of the first memories I have, because I didn't get to see him a lot when he was growing up, because my brother and sister-in-law live like 2.5 hours away. So the only time I got to see them was when I went up north with my parents. And one of the first memories I have of him as a baby is we went out to a sit-down kind of fanciest I mean, fancy for Utah. Went down to a sit-down restaurant, and he would not stop screaming until his mother gave over her phone so he could sit and watch YouTube. He is very much one of those children that was just raised on technology. Anytime he got out of hand, it's like, here's my phone. Here, take your tablet. Go watch YouTube, you know. And because I didn't see him very much, and because he's very autistic, it took him a long time to warm up to me. And one time we went up to one of his birthday parties, and my brother had given him a trampoline, and me being me, I crawled in the trampoline because it had one of those mesh nets around it so that he didn't bounce off. So I crawled in the trampoline with him because the adults were too busy drinking and talking about stupid grown-up shit. And from that moment, I was officially the fun uncle. So now, every time he comes down or I go up and see him, he wants to play and roughhouse with me, and he doesn't realize that, he's now 14, so he can hit a lot harder now. So, yeah, I spent most of Saturday running around, chasing him in the wave pool. I gave him a big water gun for his birthday, so he wanted to play with that. But it was definitely tiring. That's why I said it was nice Sunday to just sit and visit with people. Because otherwise, I would have been chased around. And the same thing happened with his sister. Or just stepsister or half-sister. I know one is having the same father and different mothers, and the other one is reversed. My brother is on his second marriage. So he has one daughter that's around the same age that our daughter would have been. Same thing happened with her and my two nieces on my sister's side. They didn't see me very often. And the girls warmed up to me when they came down here to visit, and I gave them McDonald's. Yeah, I bribed them, so what? But now they want to come down and, yeah. Probably the last 4 bites of egg and bacon biscuit. Nice. Okay. Not a dang thing. Had Chinese buffet for lunch? Oh, buddy. That does sound good. Wonderful buffet. Everyone overdoes it at buffets. Oh, yes, the sword box. Literally a week. Actually, one day more than a week. I had to sit and stare at that. Damn box. Way to go, both the weight and the sword. Yeah. Have my moments for sure, yeah. One we had many years ago now had such good salmon, never seen it prepared the same way, and they're gone. The buffet got taken over by a restaurant, and the restaurant closed down, so we literally have no good Chinese food in town at all anymore. It's disappointing. Oh, I know Mug's not a bad brand. I have regular zero sugar Mug root beer in my fridge right there. No, you did not try the pineapple because it was in coconut water. Go crazy with coconut and honey chicken. Ooh, okay. Did eat the other fruits? Yeah, there was raspberries and strawberries. Certain the coconut splashed on some of the others because after one bite, did it burn? Yeah. Went and took one of my allergy pills just in case. Yeah. Still bummed what happened to cancel going to the convention. Aw, I'm sorry, Dan. Couldn't find anyone to feed and water the cats. That sucks. Sorry, Dan. Better safe than sorry. Yeah. Only my mouth had blisters instead of everything else. Yeah, blisters all the way through. Had a Munzie event Saturday, stayed at home base, and still got more points than with my dude who went out and... Oh! Ouch. Oh, he absolutely does love his Uncle Jakey. It's absolutely true. And I do not begrudge him because I know that the memories that he makes with me and has continued to make over the years are going to stay with him. Because, again, one year my sister and my brother-in-law and my two nieces came down. I'm pretty sure I've told this story before, but screw it. I don't care. They came down for Christmas. And on Christmas, was it Christmas Day or the day after? Might have been the day after Christmas. Yeah, I think it was the day after Christmas. The girls wanted to go sledding because they live in Texas. They don't get snow down there. Unless there's a random freak ice storm and then their entire power grid goes down because Texas sucks. So they want to go sledding. So we go down to one of our local, it's actually a district school office. But to me, it will also always be the middle school because that's where I went to middle school. There's a pretty nice hill there. We went there, got a couple inner tubes, and me and Broken Foxy and two, I'm pretty sure one of them was a teenager and one of them was a preteen. We drug inner tubes back up hills and slid down with them for a couple of hours while the adults were sitting back in their vehicles with the heat on. And it wasn't even really that cold. But those girls still, like 6 years later or more, still talk about that. So I know the things that I do with those kids because I am the fun uncle, they will remember. And I'm good with that. Oh, yeah, that's sad though, Dan. Yeah, they don't know their own strength. Autistic nephew is 23, 6'3", and his hugs could strangle you. Well, luckily, he's not much of a hugger. He will hug you in his way. So when you go to hug him, you'll get one of two things. You'll either get the sideways one arm thing, or he'll lean forward and touch his forehead to your chest. And he'll leave his arms kind of hanging at his sides and just do that. So, yeah. But I'm pretty sure if he actually wanted to hug me, like bear hug me, he could do some damage. Happens, but we can't. Oh, absolutely can't leave the pets uncared for. No way. No one cannot. That wasn't that bad, and yes, it hurt, but they still remember. Yes. Wanted me to go alone, but I knew I'd be miserable the whole time. Oh, absolutely. And yeah, see, exactly. He likes side hugs. He does the sideways one arm, or he does the... All right, so back to Jade Empire. Let's go ahead and start the client. And we move you guys over here. I should have done that first. Throw our comments up on the stage so I can see them. Oh, yeah. Side hugs are fine. Side hugs are great. Make sure he knows that, yeah. All righty. And no, my damn controller never came in, so I had to go and make a claim on eBay because it was supposed to come here between the 6th and the 16th. And it is now the 22nd. So one more day. Because eBay has this stupid ass policy that you have to be a week. Oh, any hugs are great, yes. But you have to be a week past the final date before you can actually declare it officially missing. So I still have to deal with this stupid crap. Now, before we actually get to anything serious, we have a little mini quest here that I love to do. Yeah, my family is kind of bad about forcing hugs with people, but make sure the kids know they can always skip me if they aren't ready. Yeah. But yes, there's a little short-ish quest here in the tea house that I love to do. Because I hate liars, and I hate people that take advantage of people. And that's kind of what we're going to see here. This is Mother Kwan, and she used to own the tea house. At this point, she doesn't anymore. We are going to fix that.
Hello, young one. My name is Kwan, but everyone calls me Old Mother Kwan. I'd like you to call me that too, Old. Welcome to my tea house. Oh, that's not right. No, not anymore. Sorry about the confusion, dearie. What I meant to say was, welcome to Master Du Tong's tea house.
You used to own this tea house?
Yes, I owned the tea house for many, many years. At least I thought I did. But then Master Du Tong came to town with that imperial writ. Oh my, wasn't that a shock? Turns out his family owns this land. They have for hundreds of years. The land is his along with everything on it, so now he owns my tea house too. He was nice enough to let me stay on here as a helper. I steep the tea. Yanwan takes the orders, and Master Du Tong, well, he mostly just drinks his wine.
You didn't know he owned the land when you built the place?
No one knew. This was just an empty patch of rock for hundreds of years. Who would have thought the Empire had deeded it to anyone? But Master Du Tong came along with his writ.
Did you check to make sure the writ was real?
Now, why would I do such a thing? I can't even imagine anyone being so horrible they'd forge an imperial writ. No, I'm sure the land belongs to Master Du Tong.
I'm going to speak to Du Tong about this.
That is very nice of you, my child, but what could you do? I would love to have my tea house back, but it belongs to Master Du Tong now. You can't argue with an imperial writ. All this talk is just the rambling of an old woman. Put it out of your head and enjoy yourself. It may not be mine anymore, but this is still a fine tea house.
Oh, absolutely not. Old Mother Kwan used to own the tea house in Tien's Landing until 3 Sheets Du Tong showed up with an imperial writ proclaiming that the tea house was his. Du Tong's story sounds suspicious and is probably worth investigating. Speak to Dutong or the tea house staff to learn more about Dutong's imperial writ. And 3 Sheets Dutong is right over here, sitting right there on his lazy little ass, reaping the rewards of all of Mother Kwan's planning and all of her money that she built this tea house with. That's a pirate. Well, he's not a pirate. She works here. That's a pirate. Well, again, these are sailors that are trapped here because remember last time we talked about the dam being closed and the water being too treacherous. Yeah, these guys are all stuck here. Patrons. That guy's a dick.
Leave Zhang alone.
Zhang, you can't stay up here forever. This isn't your home. You need to come back with me to the farm.
No. Zhang not want to go home. Zhang doesn't want to see Ox.
It wasn't your fault. It was an accident. I need you back at the farm. Now let's go, Zhang.
No. Leave Zhang alone. Or Zhang get angry and smash things.
No, please don't, Zhang. I'll just go over here and leave you alone. What? Oh, hello there. Don't let Zhang bother you. He's really quite harmless. He's just a little upset right now.
Who are you and who is Zhang?
I am Dong Ping, Zhang's employer. Zhang works on my farm, but the other day he accidentally killed one of my oxen. And since then he has refused to come back. Some of the patrons here are unnerved by his size. I'm worried that if he doesn't leave with me soon, the owners may take matters into their own hands. If he gets hurt, or worse, I'll be ruined. I can't run the farm without him, but I don't know what else to do. He won't listen to me.
I will speak to
You
him.
will? I must warn you, Zhang is very strong-willed and very strong. I am grateful for your help, but please, be careful. Zhang the ox carrier came by his name honestly. I would hate to see him hurt you, or anybody else for that matter. Speak softly to him, and you should be okay.
Another sad little farmer. Yes, poor Zhang, I know. Another farmer who has another helper that... And there's Kindly Yushan. You'll meet him later. We're just mapping the tea house right now. Zhang the Ox Carrier. Dongping needs to get Zhang the Ox Carrier to leave the tea house. He needs Zhang to help him with the manual chores on his farm. If Zhang is hurt or killed, Dongping will be ruined. Speak to Zhang the Ox Carrier. Convince Zhang the Ox Carrier to leave the tea house.
Look at all these people, and I'm the only server in the place. If Dutong doesn't start running things better, I'm going to quit.
She is the only person in the entire tea house that is a server. And you can see on the map, there's another quest. Over here, Cai Jin, this portly fellow, we'll talk to him in a moment. We're going to get our good friend Zhang here to go home.
Go away. Zhang not want to speak to you.
Why are you so upset?
Zhang kill Ox. Zhang too strong, too rough with Ox. Zhang not want to hurt Ox. Zhang only playing. Now Zhang cries for Ox.
Tell me exactly how it happened, Zhang.
Ox like to play with Zhang. Ox like it when Zhang throw her in the air and catch her. Zhang missed. Zhang dropped Ox on her head. Ox is dead. Ox was Zhang's friend. Zhang killed a friend, and now Zhang is bad.
If you don't go back, your master will still.
Master have other Ox. Master won't starve. Master better off without Zhang.
The other ox will be lonely if you don't go back. You're not bad, you're strong. Dong needs your help.
Yes, Master needs my muscle. How else will he get second oxing back? You have been nice to Zhang. Zhang liked you. Zhang hope you have good day.
Thank you so much. I was at my wit's end. You've done me a great service today. Come, Zhang. Let's go home.
Zhang coming. Zhang go home now.
Thank you for getting rid of that thing. Business is bad enough.
You piss
Over
off.
scaring away my customers. Here's a little something to thank you. It's not much, but it's about all I can afford these days.
Oh, bullshit. All you can afford? You lying sack of crap. I usually get rid of Master Dutong first before I do that quest. Just because I don't like his arrogant little ass. But I'm going to talk about to Steeper Yanru here.
Hello, greetings, welcome. My name is Steeper Yanru, and I'll be... No, that's not right at all. Idiot, I'm Barkeep Yanru now, not Steeper Yanru. I'm sorry about that. I still can't get the hang of this new position. Sometimes I wish old Mother Quan still owned the tea house so things could go back to the way they were.
I want to talk to Dutong, and I want to talk about Dutong and his Imperial Writ.
Imperial Writ has caused us no amount of grief. Mother Quan lost her tea house. Waitress Yanwan is busier than ever, and I spend all day giving out foolish advice.
Did you ever see the actual writ?
Mother Quan saw it, though her eyes aren't too good. Most of us didn't bother to give it a look since hardly anyone in the town can read anyway.
I think the writ was a forgery.
What? You mean it wasn't real? That means Mother Quan should still own the tea house. Problem is, Dutong's already shown everyone the writ, and now he's got it locked away. If you're right, he'd never bring it out again. There's no way to prove he cheated Mother Quan.
Maybe I can make him confess. This is one of my favorite quests in the whole game. I love doing this.
That might work. It would probably help if you get him drunk first. That's something I can help you with. Dutong's always having me send over wine. Usually I mix it with water so he doesn't get too drunk too fast. But I can start sending it to him unmixed.
Get him drunk, and I'll get a confession out of him.
It won't be quite that easy. I've watched Dutong for quite a while, and when he's drinking, he usually goes through 3 stages of drunkenness. Dutong gets very friendly when he starts to drink. You might get a confession out of him then, but I doubt it. He's not really all that drunk at that stage. Usually after about 7 bowls, he slips into depression and sorrow. He complains about how his life is worthless and what a bad and sinful man he is. Not a pretty sight. By the 9th glass, he starts to get paranoid. You can't really talk to him then. Usually around that time, I try to slip a restorative potion into his glass to sober him up.
You can make him sober again?
The restorative tastes pretty foul, but it does the job. Works instantly and makes a man sober as an imperial judge. Dutong's guard keeps a vial handy at all times, just in case. The guard gave me a few vials so I could slip them into Dutong's wine when he starts to get paranoid. Keeps him from getting out of hand.
Let's send Dutong some drinks.
No problem. We have 2 sorts of wine here. Peasant's wine and imperial seasoned spirits. The peasant's wine is pretty weak, but that's usually what Dutong drinks. The imperial seasoned spirits are a lot stronger. 1 bowl of that is worth 3 bowls of peasant's wine. And if Dutong gets too drunk, I have the restorative to sober him up.
Give him Imperial Seasoned Spirits.
1 drink for Master Dutong coming up.
That's 3.
Anything else I can do for you?
Give him some Imperial Seasoned Spirits.
1 drink for Master
That's
Dutong
the
coming up.
equivalent of
Anything
6
else I can do for
bowls
you?
of wine. Give him peasant wine.
One drink for Master Dutong.
And now he'll stand up and stagger.
Anything else?
That's how you know you've gotten to the level. Now he's drunk enough.
Good, good. Go speak to Dutong. If he's not drunk enough, or if he's too drunk, come back and see me, and I'll mix him up.
Oh, I'm very excited about this quest.
We'll get him to admit he's a cheat and a sneak. Then old Mother Quan will be back in charge, and I won't ever have to give out another bit of bad advice.
Steeper Yanru believes Dutong is lying about the writ. He has agreed to help you get Dutong drunk so he'll confess his crimes. Get Dutong drunk. Damn. Yes, comeuppances are good. Now that he's standing and being all drunk and shit, now you know he's reached the correct level of drunkenness.
What do you want? You come to mock me? Come to laugh at the tragedy that is the life of Three Sheets Dutong?
Let's talk about that writ you showed Mother Quan.
No, not the writ. Let's not talk about that. It's my secret shame. The thought of that writ brings tears to my eyes. It tears at my poor, miserable soul.
Maybe you'll feel better if you tell me about it.
No, please, just leave me alone. I'm a bad man. Bad man. I don't deserve friends. Just go away. What do you want?
Gotta do that again.
Oh,
Charm.
yeah. You're a good friend.
Here we go.
Trust you. You'll understand.
Yep, he's drunk.
Buzz, what are you saying?
Damn it. He admitted it.
I better sober you up.
He admitted that it was fake.
I hate that restorative potion. That stuff tastes like vomit baked in a glaze of goat hair and garnished with a sprinkling of horse tongue. And now I have the strangest memory, as if oh no. Did I say anything to you, stranger? Anything about, I don't know, an imperial writ?
Yeah, you told me it was fake.
What? No, I never said any such thing.
I heard what you said, Dutong. I knew you cheated Mother Quan out of this place, and now we have proof. You can't get out of this now.
I see what you're after. Oh yes, Three Sheets Dutong was not born yesterday, or the day before that. Indeed, we are speaking the language of commerce. I will give you a great deal of silver to keep this little secret from getting out. Lots of silver for both of you if you keep quiet about this.
I don't know, Dutong. I really use the silver, but Mother Quan is such a nice old lady. I'm just not sure what to do.
You little shit. You're trying to bribe me with silver? You disgust me, Dutong. We won't sell Mother Quan out like this.
Right, of course. What was I thinking? Old Mother Quan's a good woman. She deserves to have her tea house back.
Boss, people aren't going to like us when they find out what you did. Maybe we should get out of here. That's the smartest thing you've said since I hired you. Let's go.
Well done. It'll be nice to have old Mother back in charge again. You should tell Mother Quan she got her tea house back. Now things can go back to the way they were.
I knew you would make the right choice. We share the same master, and he taught us both well.
Dutong fled after you exposed his lies about the Imperial Writ. Now you just need to let old Mother Quan know the tea house is hers again. There it is. Oh, I'm a despicable person. A bad, bad man. The writ. It's a fake. A forgery. I made it all up.
Oh, I'm a despicable person. A bad, bad man. The writ. It's a fake. A forgery. I made it all up.
And I love his description of the restorative potion. That stuff tastes like vomit baked in a glaze of goat hair, and garnished with a sprinkling of horse dung. Well.
Hello again, dearie. I hope you're having a nice time here in in Master Dutong's tea house.
Dutong's writ was a forgery.
A forgery? Are you certain?
Dutong confessed. The tea house is yours again.
That scoundrel. No wonder he left here so fast. Cheating an old woman out of her hard-earned living. The very nerve. People, listen to me. Master Dutong has left. This brave young lady exposed him for the fraud that he was. The tea house is mine again.
Hooray for Mother Kwan! Her tea house is back in business.
You've given me back the only thing I ever cared about. And you've done a service for this town, too. I'm going to turn this place back into a respectable quality tea house.
Glad I could help.
I don't have much. The only reward I can offer is my humble thanks. That and a promise that you will always be welcome here at Old Mother Kwan's.
See, we got our open palm points there. Some quests are just plain fun, and that's one of them.
I'm so glad that Old Mother is back in charge. She deserves this tea house, and honestly, this tea house needs her.
Now, there's one more quest I can do here that's also just kind of fun. Well, hello there. Sorry you caught me in the middle of eating. Who am I kidding? I'm always eating. What can I do for you? Who are you? I am Jade, Master Cook, and a master of enjoying the fruits of my labor, as my sizable girth would suggest. You've never had food like mine before, I'll wager. Now, this is actually kind of a treacherous quest, because you can die doing this. It's too bad that people outside my home of Shandong County cannot seem to stomach the delicacies that I prepare. They truly don't know what they're missing. I was recently at the Imperial City, and not one person there could eat so much as 2 of my dishes. Such weak constitutions, all of them. Why don't people like your food? The food from my county can have some unusual effects on people. For example, this dish of roasted cow heart sautéed with the bile of leopard has a particularly nasty effect on one's constitution. That sounds wonderful. Other dishes like my monkey brain stew can have a negative effect on the workings of the mind. Still others can deplete one's spirit. It can be quite dangerous if you eat too much of one type of food, or if you are particularly weak in certain areas of your character. I'll try your food. You're a stout one, aren't you? But let's make this interesting. Anyone can eat food, but could you eat 3 of my dishes, do you think? Give me 300 silver to cover my expenses. If you can eat all 3 dishes in a row and stay on your feet, I'll give you back your money, and you'll leave none the poorer but well fed. Fair enough, here's your 300 silver. Remember, though, these dishes tend to take a little out of you. I will describe the dishes that affect the constitution first, followed by those that affect the mind, and then spirits. Of course, I'll eat along with you so you know it's safe. First, we have roasted bear heart, monkey brain stew, or shark spleen soup. It's fresh shark, mind you. Now, this is what it's good. Yeah, exactly. Some of the times I swear delicacies started out as dares. This is what it pays to know exactly how high each of your things are. Because if you're weak in one area, you'll want to do that first. So I know that my spirit is less than my body and my mind. So we're going to do with the monkey brain stew. My mind's up to the task. Give me some of the monkey brain stew. Ah, you have a strong mind, I see. Good, good. Now the next 3 dishes are a bit more potent. Be careful what you choose. We have pickled haunch of deer served with brown beetle paste, cold eagle eye soup, and jellied eel stuffed with fermented seaweed. Take your pick. My body can handle the haunch of deer. Give me that next. Excellent. Your strength is remarkable. And so we move on to the last dishes. These are some of the most notorious recipes in Shandong County. Choose carefully. We have boiled ox testicles smothered in the succulent cream sauce, curdled porcupine bladder in clabbered rat's milk, and raw alligator eggs served in Worm's goat gall. I'd like an alligator egg, please. My spirit will be fine, I'm sure. Fantastic! 3 dishes and you're still standing. You're the first person outside of Shandong County to ever consume that much of my cooking. I couldn't possibly keep your silver after such an excellent display of digestive fortitude. I will give you back your silver. Or we can make this interesting. Oh boy. If you're really daring, I have one last dish that even I haven't had the nerve to try myself. I'm sure it's safe, I think. Well, there's no telling how it might affect us. Tell me more, I might be interested. This new dish has no name yet, or at least none that I can pronounce. I learned it from a loud, annoying foreign man I met in the Imperial City. That we'll get to meet later. The ingredients are very rare, and it cost me quite a bit to procure them, especially while I'm stuck in this quaint village. I'll need another 300 silver from you. Of course, if you survive this final dish, I will gladly reimburse all your silver. I might even have a few treasures I could part with. Here's another 300. Let me try it. Excellent. Now, if you can try to describe the taste to me and what it does to you. And remember, this is for posterity, so please be honest. You survived! What I wouldn't give to have you around my kitchen back home. Simply astounding. Well, how did it taste? What did it do to you? It depleted every aspect of my being. That's dangerous stuff. Every aspect? Now that is dangerous indeed, but highly intriguing. There are few dishes short of poison that have that capability. Please take your silver and take this. It's a small trinket that belonged to my family. I have no use for it, and you've certainly earned it. If you'll excuse me, I must go in search of new ingredients, for it seems you have eaten everything I have. Good fortune to you. The bronze tongue. Now look at our health. Look at our health, our mind, our spirit, all of it. That's all just from... Doesn't sound particularly tasty. No, it doesn't. And here's how weird I am. I want to know what it was. I want to know what it was that he gave her, that the loud, annoying foreign man gave as a recipe. I want to know. That's everything in the tea house for now. Ah, what happened? And look, as soon as we go outside, all of our stats, our health and everything came right back. Yeah, that was a weird little lag. We have another quest up here. We're also going to map Tien's Landing. Oh no, a young woman crying. Nope, we can't have that. Mapping, mapping, mapping. Bamboo cask. Bar of nickeled iron. I wonder what that's for. Actually, I know exactly what that's for. Trap sprung. Broken spade. Let's take a look at the bronze tongue. Charm +4, intimidation +4, and intuition +4. Often used by magicians and charlatans, this gem gives the wielder persuasive skills that could make a man sell the shirt off his back for a pittance. Speaking with ease in any role, the wielder finds the heart of others malleable and easily swayed, but particularly skilled past its magic. This will reorder your collection of gems according to their power. Click. Another bamboo cask. 4 silver. These guys are funny. Hey, Dave. Yeah, these guys are entertaining. The cook and the dishwasher of the tea house.
Everyone gets used to Mr. Tay's dishes eventually. They are very, complex.
Who let you back here? Bad enough I must work with incompetence. I don't need you walking through my kitchen. Unless, pretty lady, you've come to take me from this existence of pain with your considerable charms.
Yeah, me too, okay, Mr. Tay?
Step back, Mr. Wong. You just step back.
Did not mean to disturb you.
A polite response from one of you strangers? Go on, don't waste your respect on me. I'm no high minister. I just cook.
What do you know about the spirit world?
The spirit world? You were talking about stories for children. I believe what I see. If I see it, it is real. Very simple. If you want some deeper discussion than that, go to a temple. Me, I will stay here and cook for the living.
Don't believe in spirits?
I hear stories just like everyone else, but they are always told by some scared farmer who wouldn't know the wind from a howl. I believe what I see. That's enough.
Need information about Tien's Landing.
Then go walk around it. I do not waste my time collecting rumors. Everybody eats. That is all I need to know.
Want to ask about you?
Me? There's nothing to know about me. I cook for ungrateful people who do not understand what good food is.
Your palate is very sophisticated, Mr. Tay. Some say your dishes are, acquired tastes.
No, I am quite certain that the problem is with the customers. If you wish to keep your position, Mr. Wong, you will smile and nod.
You're very harsh with your assistant.
Mr. Wong is here to cut the vegetables and heft the rice bags. His job does not include criticizing the menu. I am the head chef. He is nothing.
But I am learning. I will train hard to become the best chef I can.
There's a small chance he could become slightly more than nothing, but I've seen no sign of it as yet. Some people are heroes, some merely clap as heroes walk by. Good. I need to concentrate on the menu. If you want to eat, you'll leave me alone.
Yeah, he's kind of a dick, but the dishwasher says some interesting shit sometimes when you walk past. More mapping. Gufu the Sweet.
You're a stranger here, aren't you? I know everyone in Tien's Landing, and I've never seen you before. I would remember you. You should turn right around and leave this town. Trust me.
Who are you?
I am Gufu, Great One. Some call me Gufu the Sweet, though I don't know why. I usually smell like the fish I sell. Perhaps they are making fun of me. But now, there are no fish to sell. I have lived in Tien's Landing all my life, but now I'm ashamed to say I wish I lived somewhere else.
Why do you wish that?
Everything in Tien's Landing is falling apart. Sheng, the local minister, is helpless to deal with all our troubles. You should get out while you can.
Tell me about the troubles here.
You don't know? The great dam has been opened, and now the river's level has dropped. It's too low and fast to navigate. Without the river, we are nothing. The merchants can't buy goods from the imperial city. The traders can't sell to the outside world. The men cannot fish, and our children go hungry. And if that wasn't bad enough, we have the pirates to worry about too. They've been raiding the countryside, taking prisoners to sell into slavery.
I have questions about the pirates.
I wish I could help you, Great One, but I am only a humble peasant woman. All I know about pirates is to try and avoid them. Maybe Shang knows more. I'm sure he'd do all he could to help you get rid of the pirates threatening the town. After all, he is our imperial minister.
How do I find Minister Shang?
There's a road off to the right just beyond this tea house. Keep following it up until you reach the town square. Minister Shang is usually there. Take care of yourself, stranger, and be glad that you do not live in Tien's land.
Hey, bitch, shut up. I had to just watch my childhood home burn to the ground.
What am I going to do? Please excuse me. I know I shouldn't be crying in public like this, but I just can't help it.
Who are you?
Please, I'm just a humble woman. My name is Seamstress Lawn, and I have a problem I don't know how to solve. I thought you could help, but I was afraid to speak to you. It's my fiancé, Baker Bay. Every day a group of thugs attacks him and beats him up. He tries to avoid them, but they find him wherever he goes. The beatings are getting worse. I'm terrified they're going to kill him. After I saw you take on those sailors, I thought, well...
Got to be more to this story.
But there isn't. My poor Bay has done nothing to these men. They attack him for no reason at all. Please, you have to help him. I beg you.
I'll take care of those thugs for you.
I knew you'd understand being a woman. Thank you, my lady. If our firstborn is a girl, she shall have your name. Bay is down at Beggar's Pier right now in the southeast corner of town. If you hurry, you can probably get there before the thugs attack him today.
Quest received. The Beaten Baker. A young woman named Lan has asked you to help her fiancé, a baker named Bay. Every day he gets beaten up by some thugs down by the pier. Understandably, she wants someone to do something about it. Investigate Baker Bay. Bay is usually down at Beggar's Pier in the southeast section of Tien's Landing. If we go this way, there's more mapping. You don't really have to hurry. It doesn't really matter. As you see, you can literally come right back up from that spot where I just came from. And this road is going to take us up to the center of town, but we don't want to go there yet, so we go back this way. And that takes us back down. Now look at this big building. This is larger than the tea house. Tombstones. Dock worker.
We ought to form a guild. Everyone else has them. Why not us?
Yes, you probably should. Go form the Dock Workers Guild. Look at the water level. You can barely see the water kind of out there in the distance, and everything else is dry and cracked. Once we close the dam, it's a completely different. You can see water everywhere. All the costume designs are amazing. Sounds like you had a decent event. Chumin?
Hello, and welcome to Chuman's Woodcrafts.
I'm afraid I don't have any woodwork items ready right now. My inventory is a bit understocked.
Who are you?
I'm Juman the Craftsman. Nobody important, just a simple merchant of fine woodwork items. A merchant who may not be in business much longer, I'm afraid. There are several customers who owe me money, but with the dam open, times are hard. I can't expect them to pay me when they can't even feed their families. And if they don't pay me, I can't afford the raw materials to make my woodwork. It's a difficult situation, but I'm trying to make the best of it.
Could lend you some silver.
A noble offer, but I must refuse. Prospects for my shop are poor right now. I can't allow you to risk losing your investment. No, things will have to work out on their own.
Oh, they will.
Farewell.
Hey, look, it's the town goat. Mapping, mapping, mapping. Bamboo. Gem of gentle mind. Mind +2, intuition +2. Only followers of the Way of the Open Palm may use this gem. This gem radiates peace and serenity, reflecting the past owners who imprint fragments of their own thoughts on it. This is a gem of enlightened scholars and philosophers, men and women at peace with themselves and their place in the world. Their tranquility and peace of mind is passed on to those capable of tapping into the gem's power. Sarah! Hey, Sarah! Thanks for stopping by. We're playing a different game now. We're playing Jade Empire. Beggar's Pier is down this way. Hey, look, people. I wonder what they're doing.
Your move, old goat.
Hey, it's a quest. And this is going to go back up. This is going to go back up to the town square with, there's Minister Shang and his burned out building. We'll talk to him after we deal with our friend Bay here down here. You don't seriously think you'll catch me out with that strategy, do you, Bo? You play too conservatively, Bo. You must be bold when playing a game of Yi. Did I teach you nothing?
You taught me much, Xian, but the most valuable lessons were learning where you were wrong. 17th square of the lion, if you please.
A wise move, but you know you cannot win. You stalled this game the way you hesitated to learn of harmonic combinations. You must be bold, Bo.
You are being rude, Xian. We have a guest. Let us place the game on hold a moment.
I was doing my best to ignore you, too. Very well. What do you want from Tian the Iron Fist or Mistress Bo? If you're here for training, I refuse. What exactly are you doing? We are having our game of Yi interrupted. Playing without the board or pieces is hard enough without some stranger interrupting.
Surely you know of Yi, the capturing game? Played on the board of 19
Chess.
rows and columns, the black and white pieces capture territory for their player.
We have simply decided to do away with the board. If one is properly focused, it is not so hard to keep the game in one's mind. They're playing chess. What kind of training can you offer? None. Too many people seek our guidance.
Do not be so hasty, Xian. You did not turn me aside all those years ago.
And look where that got us.
Kakatas.
Your foolish devotion to the way of the open palm drove you from my tutelage and made you weak. No more. End of subject. I have some questions about Tien's Landing. Then you should ask them of someone who cares.
Forgive him. Had my former master bothered to remember his manners, he might have told
Yes,
me
they're
that
playing
he
mental
was
chess.
from Tien's Landing. We know little of the events here.
The Empire posts a minister to look after this place. Shang is his name, I think. Pester him if you must know about this place. I'll leave you to your game then.
Eon the Iron Fist isn't honestly going to let this one walk away, is he? If you don't say anything, then I will, you old goat.
As much as it pains me, Bo is right. I see potential in you. Greater strength than the dozens of worms who compete for my favor.
I too see strength, but also the capacity for understanding the world and your place in it. You could prove an interesting pupil.
Does this mean you will train me? I will make you an offer. Show me that you understand every nuance of the way of the closed fists, and I will teach you how to bend the storms to your will through tempest.
He would like nothing more than to have you as a student. But show me that you walk the way of the open palm, and I will teach you the mysteries of Stone Immortal.
We will be here for some time if you wish either of our tutelage, but do not ask us to guide you on your path. Learning the ways on your own is the most important lesson. You encountered two masters involved in a game of Yi, a strategic game in which white and black pieces struggle to control territory on a board. It seems their game extended the world around them, as both have offered to train you in their style, but only if you can prove that you follow one of their competing philosophies. Impress Mistress Bo. Mistress Bo is willing to train you in the Stone Immortal style, but she made it clear that she will only train those who completely understand the way of the open palm. Return to her in Tien's Landing when you feel you are ready to be tested. Impress Tien the Iron Fist. Tien the Iron Fist only has time for those who demonstrate a complete understanding of the way of the closed fist. If you can prove such an understanding to him, he seems willing to teach you the Tempest style. Return to Tien in Tien's Landing when you feel you're ready. Must have read your memory book. Hey, there you go. Hey, look, it's Baker Bay. We'll talk to him in a moment. Big Tien.
Look at all these people here. When my old father told me to come to the big city, he never warned me about the crowds.
You think Tien's Landing is a big city?
Back on the farm, I ain't never seen so many people and buildings in one place. Except for livestock. But I guess they ain't people. Or buildings.
Who are you?
My name's Tien, but everyone calls me Big Tien because I'm so big. I came to the city to try to find me a wife. So far, it's not going so good. Say, you're real pretty. You want to be my wife? You could come live on my farm. I got chickens and oxen and lots of land. It would be hard at first, working the farm by ourselves. But after you have 6 or 7 kids, they can help out too.
Thanks, but I'll pass.
Oh, okay. Well, do you know any other pretty young gals looking for a husband?
I don't know any eligible women yet.
No, that's a real shame. If you run across any nice gals, do me a favor and mention my name to them. Big Tien. You have a nice day now.
Know people who can recall chess games from memory. Never interests me that much. Yeah. I'm not a great player either, but I have recently on Duolingo. See, there it is. You stand still long enough. That's how you know that you're now on the way of the open palm. You get that little halo effect there. If we were on the closed fist, you'd get something completely different. The Cataclysm. Many tales circulate of the travels of the water people, but one of the most disturbing tales comes from far to the west, beyond the Ocean of Tempest. Rumors persist of an area in the middle of the Western Ocean that is inhospitable to life. The farther one travels across the Ocean of Tempest, the warmer the climate becomes. Many have postulated that this may be because you approach the resting place of the sun, but there must be another explanation not shrouded in myth and superstition. Of particular note are reports of an enormous cloud that rises miles into the air, visible to those few brave enough to travel the increasingly rough seas of Tempest. At night, this cloud grows with heat and its acrid smell carries on the wind. Those who approach too closely fall ill. The few ghost ships found in that area were filled with desiccated corpses, their skin rotting, their hair and teeth falling from their bodies. One particularly disturbing log, penned in the shaking hand of a dying captain of one of those lost crafts, suggests the skies were filled with a roar like the cries of the gods, and it finished with an unfortunate man's wish that death take him before the howling demons descend upon him. Yes, he does matter. So does the woodworker. That's why I talk to him. We'll deal with that. Yeah, volcano. We're actually doing that quest right now.
Hey, Baker Bay. How are you today? Go away! I told you I want no part of this. Tell Eiling to leave me alone.
If you want to tell Eiling something, go tell her yourself. In the meantime, we have our orders. Nothing personal.
It's a little personal with me. I like sticking your face in the gutter.
Hold on a sec. We've got company.
You're a little too interested in our business, friend. Looks like we gotta teach you to back off when Eiling's boys are working.
1,000 cuts.
Come on then, bitch.
Stop.
You have a weapon? I have a weapon.
Yeah.
Bye, boys.
Can you believe that these thugs would just attack me in broad daylight like that? They might have killed me if you hadn't stepped in. Thank you. I never expected such help from a stranger.
Actually, Lon sent me to help you.
You spoke to Lan? Humiliating. My fiancée must have told you I can't protect myself. The woman I love doesn't have faith in me? Oh, a shame. I'll never live this down.
She's just worried about you.
Yes, you're right, of course. I suppose I can't fault Lan for being worried about me. I've taken some serious beatings lately. I didn't mean to sound ungrateful. I'm just worried about Lan. She's very emotional. I've done my best to try and keep her from becoming involved in this.
Involved in what, exactly?
Those thugs are acting on Eiling's orders. She's the head of their gang. They have a small hideout in the boathouse. Eiling and I were friends when we were children, but we drifted apart as we grew up. She fell in with some rough people, as you've already seen. Ever since I got engaged, Eiling has become obsessed with me. Every day she sends her thugs to beat me up. She says she won't stop until I go talk to her.
So why don't you go talk to her?
She's obviously crazy. I've done nothing to her. We haven't even spoken in years. If I go to her hideout to talk to her, I'm afraid that I'll never come out. At least the beatings on the street are out in public. It won't kill me in front of witnesses. Well, not on purpose anyway.
Have you told any of this to Lon? Oh, yeah. Be safe, Dan. If you disappear, no worries.
No. Lan's very emotional. I didn't want her to get upset. At first, I didn't tell her anything at all. But I couldn't hide my bruises forever. So I told her about the beatings.
But even then, I didn't mention Eiling. It's bad enough what's happening to me. I was afraid if Lan became more involved, Eiling might hurt her too.
Get a feeling you're not telling me something.
I'm being completely honest, I swear. I know how this looks. You must think I've done something to deserve this, but I have no idea why Eiling is after me.
Maybe I could talk to Eiling for you.
Thank you so much. Eiling and her thugs are in the boathouse. Please just ask her to leave me alone. All we want is to live our lives in peace.
Baker Bay told you that Eiling ordered the beatings. He wants you to convince her to leave him alone, and he suggested that you speak to her in the boathouse, the headquarters of her gang. Eiling is in the boathouse in the docks district. Merchant Jiang. He's kind of a douche. And there's Darting Lynx. You can buy things from her.
Stop right there. I gave you 2 extra duty. Get back to that galley and start cleaning.
We don't have to listen to you, Ing. You're a captain without a ship. She's nothing but a landlocked house now.
I will discover a way to free this ship. Until then, you'd better follow orders.
I've had enough of you and your orders.
Now get back in that ship. I'm your captain. Understand?
You're still the captain, for now. But if you don't get us out of this town soon, you're going to have a mutiny on your hands. Then we'll see what's what.
Well, I'm sure the thunder frightened the dog. I do know all these people. I know. I've only been playing this game for 20 plus years.
If you've come to complain about my men, I don't want to hear it. When Minister Sheng gets the Great Dam closed, we'll be happy to leave. Until then, we're stuck here.
Who are you?
I'm Captain Ing. This is my ship, the Lucky Knight. She's a fine vessel. It was. Now that the Great Dam is open, the Lucky Knight is stranded here along with me and my men. We're sailors. We don't belong on land. If we could just get our ship back on the water, everything would be fine. But that won't happen until someone finds a way to close the dam.
The river is too low and fast. Why don't you go close the dam?
If I leave the ship, my men will have Tien's landing in flames. The locals think the dam haunted, and Minister Sheng can't find anyone brave enough to risk closing it.
I'll close the dam for you.
The moment I saw you, I knew you were the fearless sort. I hoped you would offer to help. It shames me to need the help of a stranger. I'm not a rich man, but my reputation, my ship, and my men are worth everything I can give. Close the dam and free us, and I'll give you all the silver I have.
Or the dam right now.
Don't get
Actually, I
too far
won't,
if
but
I don't speak to Minister Sheng first. The dam is located in the ruins, but a pair of massive gates blocks the way. Only Sheng has the key.
I'll be back once the dam is closed.
Good luck. I'm not used to needing help from others. It's hard for me to say this, but thank you.
One of the people hit hardest by the opening of the dam is Captain Ing. The river is too low and fast for his ship, so he's trapped in Tien's landing with no way to earn his livelihood. And his men are becoming mutinous. If you close the dam, he will reward you with silver, although he has little to spare. Free the ship. And unlike some people, you can actually board his ship. Bookstand. The Undertow. The farther east one goes across the ocean of glass, the colder and drier the air becomes. Modern scholars have struggled to understand this phenomenon. But to no avail. If one travels far enough, the sea currents all change, drawing east, just as the winds begin to draw in the same direction. Myths persist, however, of something greater, an ancient devouring evil detailed in the legend of the barbarian savages who line among the isles of the glass ocean. The legends tell of a voracious creature, a great demon trying to draw the entire world into its maw. An expedition sent during the Star Dynasty to discover the truth of these legends never returned and was presumed lost at sea. $12,000.
These docks remind me of the fishermen in Two Rivers. A shame we will never see them again.
Dock worker. Dock worker. And yes, you did just see that woman is a courtesan. Unfortunately, you can't hire them. There is a quest marker down there. There's a door that is sealed. Sailor, Tong, sailor. We'll talk to him in a little bit. Let's talk to Darting Lynx.
Hello there, stranger. I haven't spotted you around Tien's Landing before. You've come at a bad time, what with the dam being open and all. Regardless, it's good to meet you. I'm Darting Lynx, the acrobat. Unfortunately, I'm not putting any shows on in Tien's Landing, if that's why you're here.
And yes, there is a lot of smoke. It's an interesting name you have.
Let me tell you, it raises a few eyebrows at first. That's why I tell people I'm an acrobat up front these days. I travel around the countryside putting on acts and sometimes teaching people a few tricks. Hey, now that I think of it, you're a warrior, right? I may not be putting on any shows here, but I could teach you a few techniques to improve your balance and speed if you're interested.
How did you come by the name Darting Lynx?
It's not much of a story, really. It's just a stage name I picked up when I first started practicing acrobatics. I was quite young, and my master felt I was a little too fast for my own good. You dart like a lynx, he would say, but you balance like a drunken frog. He taught me to slow my movements and really focus on what I was doing, but his nickname for me stuck.
Show me what you can teach and what you have for sale.
At least you'll be easy to teach. I don't know if you've ever tried to teach a man balance, but it's no simple task. You'd think we'd be the ones having a hard time. I swear, if men had breasts, they wouldn't be able to walk straight, let alone with a handstand. Let's see what I can teach you.
Balance of nature, plus 15 to focus, plus 3 to chi. To be one with your art, it must be your entire world, your only focus. But to lose yourself in that world is a serious failing. If you balance the needs of your art with the needs of your inner self, you can achieve true transcendence and clarity of purpose. Hawk's elegance, plus 3 to focus, but minus 3 to health. As brittle and as elegant as they may be, a bird must have keen mind to adapt and make use of its surroundings. This constant attention to detail is a sign of one whose focus is more on one's mind than on one's body. The mind is a weapon as powerful as any other. Conditioning of the body, health plus 7, chi minus 3. The lithe grace of any serious physical artist, be they dancer or martial artist, belies the strength of their body. Through their arts, all fat and useless muscle is burned away, leaving only hard muscle beneath and swallows grace. Charm plus 3, intuition minus 1. A dancer must learn to glide as softly and as delicately as a small bird, flitting from here to there. Many people find this behavior fascinating but mysterious. Balance of nature would be nice, but it would take most of my silver, so we'll come back and do that later. So now we go to the boathouse. This is kind of like Mother Kwan. It's a little mini quest. at that big machine. Boom! Flawed Warrior Gem. Yeah, we don't.
This here's a private club. Members only.
Need to speak to Eiling about Bay.
Why didn't you say so in the first place? Go on in. They'll unlock the door for you.
To the boathouse. Oh, saving game. Horse Lord tactics. Unlike the ordered armies of the Jade Empire, the Horse Lords favor lightly armored units of horsemen who can move rapidly over the field of battle. Mongols. Moving like a rushing tide, small groups of horsemen harry all angles of their opponent's flanks, armed with bows almost to a man. These mounted archers can rain destruction upon unprepared foes. While Horse Lord tactics are surprisingly effective, their men lack the discipline of the Imperial Army. For all the damage they can inflict, the Horse Lord forces have difficulty holding strategic locations. For now, the Jade Empire exists in an uneasy peace with the Horse Lords, leaving the savages to their arid lands north of the seat of Heavenly Province.
Be careful in here. I don't relish the idea of fighting my way out of this place.
Oh, don't worry, Domsar. We don't have to fight our way out of here.
So, I hear you helped out Baker Bay today. Gave my boys a bit of a lesson, didn't you? They took it pretty hard. Even after all the beatings I gave them over the years, they still aren't used to losing to a girl. Maybe the humiliation will be good for them.
Why are you picking on Bay?
Everyone thinks that Bay and that little seamstress make such a nice couple. But Bay already promised to marry me.
He promised to marry you?
I know what you're thinking. Why would Bay want to marry someone like me? I may not be a delicate little flower like Lon, but I don't want to run this gang forever. Someday I want a husband, maybe a little house, kids too. Bay promised to give me all that. He promised to marry me, and now he's trying to weasel out of it. But a promise is a promise. I won't forget that, even if he tries to.
I need to look into this some more.
Yeah, you do that. Go tell Lon what kind of man Bay really is. See how she likes it when she finds out her perfect fiancé proposed to another woman.
Eiling told you the reason her thugs are picking on Bay is because he promised to marry her and then went back on his word. Considering Eiling's reputation, you should at least give Bay a chance to explain his side of things. Talk to Bay or talk to Lon?
Yeah.
Hey, look, a boathouse key. We're going to go up into Eiling's office and snoop around. Scroll stand. The Land of Howling Spirits. To the west of the Jade Empire proper lies the Land of Howling Spirits, a range of sheer mountains and desolate haunted passes. India. Not many men dwell in this harsh land. It does not support much in the way of communities, and those who dwell there are hardy mountain folk who rely on themselves and their herd of goats more than trust in nature. There is one exception to this rule. High in the mountains lies a secluded monastery, home to a reclusive and mysterious order known as the Spirit Monks. Sound familiar? Oh, there's some, yeah. Fix her up with Big Tien, possibly. They tend an unknown charge in their sealed monastery. No one, not even an emperor, has been able to discover what lies within. The monks possess strange powers, but they exist in balance with nature. Eventually that land will be absorbed, and empire shall learn its secrets. Flawed monk gem. So now we go back and talk to Bay. Because he got some splaining to do.
Hello again, Honorable One. Did you get the chance to speak with Eileen? Is she going to leave me alone now?
Eileen says you promised to marry her.
What? That's preposterous. She's lying. Lan's the only woman I ever proposed to. I don't know why Eileen would say something like that. If Lan heard these lies, well, I don't know what she'd do. Please see if you can get this straightened out with Eileen before these rumors get back to my fiancée.
Let's go see Eileen and sort this out.
Yes. I suppose I'll have to face her eventually. And I should be safe if you're with me. Okay, let's go. Lan, what are you doing here?
I figure we better get all the secrets out, Bay. If Lan's going to marry you, she should know what kind of man you really are.
She said there was something I need to know, Bay. What's going on? What is she talking about?
Eileen claims Bay promised to marry her.
What? Bay, how could you?
I didn't. It's a lie. I haven't spoken to her in years. Not since we were kids.
Don't pretend like you don't remember, Bay. It was summer and we were sitting on a little raft catching fish. I was upset because Li Shun had called me ugly. I was crying. So you took my hand and said, I think you're pretty, Eileen. And someday when we're grown up, I'll marry you.
What? But that was years ago. We were kids. Only 6 years old. You can't hold me to that.
Seems like you're being unreasonable, Eileen.
Kids say all kinds of things, Eileen. Remember when you took my frog and I called you a bully? You swore you'd never speak to me again. That same day you gave me the frog back. You said you'd never, ever, ever do anything to make me unhappy. Kids always say things like that. It doesn't mean anything.
It meant something to me, Bay. You were the only boy who didn't tease me, the only one I liked. You promised to marry me, and you're going to keep that promise.
Eileen, you said you'd never make Bay unhappy.
Well, yes, I did say that. But that was when we were still friends. Now he pretends like he doesn't even know me. He's changed.
You changed too.
Yes, but, well, you're right. I know you're right. Bay's right. We were just kids. I guess I can't hold him to his promise. You win.
Hey, Don.
Bay is yours.
If I had more, I would gladly give it to you. But my family isn't rich. This dowry is all I have. Please, take it with my thing.
Keep your dowry, Lan. I was just happy to help.
After all you've done for us, now you are letting Lan keep her dowry as well? Your generosity knows no bounds. I'm overwhelmed.
You've done so much for us, and we've given you so little. Wait, I know. We will name our first child after you to honor your memory.
I'm glad everything worked out for you two, and I'm sorry, Bay. I don't know what came over me. When I heard you and Lan were getting married, I just snapped.
It's okay, Eileen. I hope things work out for you.
Come on, Bay. Let's go.
Okay. Six at once. Oh, I'm sure he's around here somewhere. Okay. Yeah, we need more for Spirit Thief. There we go.
I hope things work out for Bay and Laura. After everything I put them through, they deserve it. I don't know what came over me. It's just, Bay was my last chance to have a family. My only chance to find a husband. When I heard he was engaged, I realized I'd never get out of this life I'd created.
You could still find a husband.
What respectable man would ever want to marry a girl like me? Even the lummoxes in my gang would only do it because they were afraid of me. This town is short on eligible bachelors as it is. I mean, there are a few guys out there I know of, but none of them would be interested in me. I have a reputation around town, and having my boys beat up Bay didn't help any. Any half-decent man would probably run if they saw me coming.
Maybe I can help you find a husband.
Huh. You really think you can pull this off? Tell you what, you find me a decent husband, and I'll make it worth your while. But don't think I'm desperate enough to settle for just anyone. I've got my standards, and I'd have to meet him first, of course.
Tell me about the town's bachelors.
Let's see. There's Rue the bosun, but he's nothing but a drunk. My boys have had more than a few run-ins with him over the years. He's definitely out. Schumann the craftsman is single. I don't know him that well, but he seems like a good man. He has a home in the southwest corner of the town. And then there's Yaru. He used to be a sailor traveling the Empire, but now he's looking to settle down. He might be a good catch. Spends most of his time in the tea house.
Anyone else?
Not living in town, and Tien's Landing doesn't get a lot of visitors. But if you find someone looking for a wife, bring him by so I can check him out.
Seem to have gotten over Bay quickly.
The only reason I was interested in Bay was because I figured he was my only chance of ever finding a husband, and I knew he was a decent guy. It's not like he was the love of my life or anything. He just seemed like a logical choice. There's not a lot of options in this town.
I'll be back once I find you a husband.
Yeah, right. The pickings in Tien's Landing are mighty slim for a girl like me. But if you find someone, just bring him back so I can meet him. And, well, good luck.
Time to hydrate? Okay. So we have a couple of options here. I could hook her up with Big Tien. He's a big dumb farmer. But we talked to the woodworker. If I actually could get over to the screen, I might do a poll. The woodworker currently has people, clients, who owe him money. But he does not have the spine to go and ask them for the money. Good job, Don. Water's good. So if we hook her up with Schumann the craftsman, she has enough spine to help him get his money so that he can continue making his woodworking craft. Big Tien? Oh, Big Tien would be, they would both be pussy whipped as hell. But at least the woodworker would have something to contribute to the relationship. He's not going to expect her to have 6 or 7 kids to help with all of the farm work that Big Tien would probably expect. You agreed to help Eiling find a potential husband. The first step will be convincing an eligible bachelor to meet her. No mean feat, considering that the meeting will take place in the headquarters of her gang. I've done both. Yaoru, the other guy that she's talking about, he's the guy in the tea house, and he's an arrogant prick. You bring him here, and he's too much of an asshole to actually even, it's not even worth it. Yeah, it's not an honorable thing. It's not. We're going to go talk to Chuman the craftsman. I think he needs her help more than Big Tien does.
Welcome back to Chuman's Woodcrafts. I still don't have any wares to show you.
Some might like it, yeah.
Inventory. It's a shame my business is struggling so much. I really am a fine craftsman, but I could use someone to help organize things and help me out with some of my jobs.
Help organize things and help me out with some of my jobs. You're looking for a wife.
You are well informed about our little town, stranger. It's true, I've thought about marriage. Sometimes I've even thought a good woman could help me run my business better. Why do you bring this up? Do you know of a suitable young woman who would be willing to marry a simple craftsman like myself?
Do you know Eiling?
Eiling? The gang leader? She's beautiful, to be sure, but I've heard her beauty is only surpassed by her savage brutality. Why would I want to marry her?
She can help you run your business.
Well, she did turn that gang of thugs into a rather efficient criminal organization, and she is quite attractive. I guess it couldn't hurt to go talk to her. Come on, let's go see Eiling.
Let's go!
Hello, Eiling. I'm Chuman the craftsman. I'm pleased to meet you.
What's wrong with you? You look like you're going to throw up. If you vomit on my floor, you'll be cleaning it up yourself.
He's just a little shy. Give him a chance. You can be pretty intimidating.
Forgive me, but this isn't easy. Things are moving quite quickly here. I'm more used to taking things slow and careful. Perhaps it's the nature of being a craftsman.
That's right. You're a woodworker, aren't you? I remember seeing your wares in the market square. You've made some beautiful pieces.
He's a true artist.
I'm an excellent craftsman, but I'm terrible at business. Between suppliers who don't deliver what they promise and customers who won't pay, I can barely afford to feed myself.
I'm willing to bet Eileen could help you on that front.
You're a sensitive man, Chuman. You have the gentle soul of an artist. What you need is a woman with some steel in her spine to back you up.
I'd like that, Eileen. I've often thought that if I had someone strong by my side, someone to help me, I could turn things around.
I think Chuman and I should spend some more time getting to know each other. Just the two of us.
I'll leave you two alone.
You lived up to your part of the bargain and brought me a decent prospect. So I'll live up to mine. Here's the silver I promised you.
I've never seen so much silver before. I've been owed it, but I never managed to collect.
I think this could be the beginning of a beautiful partnership.
I never knew you were such a romantic, though I always knew you had a generous heart.
Dun, dun, dun. We finished. Hey, TwitchBot. Sorry, Tien. Could have got you a wife, but I think someone else needed her a little more than you did. Let's check and see where we are on the... Now, see, we're halfway. We started literally in the middle, and we've gone up another quarter to the middle of Open Palm, just in the... Oh, she'll definitely like the access to his income, very, very much so. And he'll like the access to her spine because he has none. Here's another mini quest where I get to feel good about helping someone. Stop! Thief! Come back here with my sword!
Put that sword back, lout! Surely there was never a minister as unlucky as Minister Shane to suffer such insolence.
Yeah.
Koni Oroyu Tashika will
Is that it? You're just going to let the thief walk free?
And still poor Minister Sheng suffers the insults of tradesmen who know nothing of justice. Where would I put the lout? My jail has been burned to the ground, along with my office, I might add. I have no place to put thieves, so stop questioning your betters.
Little more mapping. We've almost mapped all of Tien's Landing. Now we're back by the tea house.
This is bad. Oh, this is bad. River dried up, pirates everywhere. This is worse than the long drought. Get on with your day, youngster. We're just passing time.
Hey, what do you want?
Who are you?
I'm Wei. Some call me Old Wei, but that's because they don't know Old Tien. If I'm old, he's ancient. He's at least a week older than me. Of course, we're both pretty old compared to most of the people in Tien's Landing. Like, most of them don't even remember what it was like before the flood.
He's at least a week older than I am. Tell me about the flood.
18 years ago, Emperor Sun was young and flush with success from ending the drought. He began public works all over the empire, including the Great Dam downriver. The workmen came and started building it near our town. We were not engineers, and so we were not sure what it would mean. Some worried that it might flood us out. Most were unconcerned. After all, if there were any danger, the emperor would tell us, surely. One day, the Great Dam was finished, and the floodgates were closed.
What happened?
The town flooded. We took what we could and fled. Mothers ran about screaming for their children who'd gone out to play. Children screamed for their dogs. Some folks climbed to the roofs of their houses and refused to leave. We survivors straggled upriver. Some collapsed from exhaustion. The water kept rising. I carried a boy and a girl, and I saw another boy fall, but I couldn't carry him. Finally, I fell over too. And when I woke, I found the water had stopped rising.
Go on.
The Great Dam had created an enormous lake, and we settled our new town on the banks. The lake completely covered the ruins of our town. Life went on, but no word ever came from the imperial city. No warning, no explanation. Did we displease the emperor, or were we just beneath his notice? I will never know. The crewmen who manned the Great Dam would come to town sometimes, but they knew no more than we. I will go to my grave, even though.
No one here will talk about the ruins.
The people started a new life here, but there was much pain and sorrow. Conversations would trail off. At night you could hear women sobbing, and not a few men. But finally people stopped talking about the past, and then they refused to talk about it altogether. And eventually they pretended it never happened.
Saw the ruins on my way here. They aren't underwater.
A few months ago, the emperor's engineers and soldiers left. They just went off in the night. Soon after, the Great Dam opened on its own. There wasn't anyone around. The water drained, revealing the old ruins. And underwater these 18 years. And now they're back. I don't know what made the Great Dam open. Some say it was ghosts. They say those who died in the town don't want to be forgotten.
Indeed, it happened at least once or twice that I know of, Carl, yes. Why hasn't anyone closed the gates?
Oh, we don't know how. We're simple people, and the Great Dam is not a simple thing. They say there is magic involved in its construction.
Thank you for telling me your story.
Well, thank you for listening, youngster. Not many do anymore.
They created a giant dam and...
Ah, I see the glint of intelligence, nobility, wisdom, consideration, and piety in your eye. A fine deity. What can I sell you?
It's a lot to see in just a glint.
Well, I make my living by knowing people. I can clearly see that you are of the finest sort. That is to say, the sort with silver ready in hand. Could I interest you in some seed? What about a pitchfork? I have hay as well.
Do you sell wind maps?
I'm afraid I do not. Just a few years ago, you could find wind maps everywhere, although only the rich needed them with their airship racing. Recently, the wind maps have disappeared. I know that when the Emperor's men left Tien's landing, they took all the wind maps with them. There are those who say, but it is not important.
Tell me.
Some say that Death's Hand is collecting all the wind maps and destroying them so that only he and his minions may travel freely about the Empire. However, I do not believe such talk. I believe firmly in the goodness, kindness, and wisdom of our Emperor and all those around him.
So no one has wind maps besides Death's Hand?
I suppose there may still be merchants in the Imperial City who have some, and they were once so widely available that there must be some here and there. But I do not have any, nor do I know anyone who has one.
Let me see your wares.
I have the finest selection of seed. I carry excellent baskets, wonderful fishnets, and superb boat scrubbers.
I'll be going now.
Very well. When you're ready to spend, I am ready to sell.
Let me be. An honest merchant used to make a good living in this town, but those drunken sailors have stolen most of my goods. I have nothing to sell you. What have they taken? Most of what is missing is perishable items. Grain, baked goods, fruits. There's little chance of getting them back, and they're hardly worth the effort. The only thing I'm really upset about is a clay figurine. Yesterday, Tong, one of the sailors, took it. There was nothing I could do to stop him. The figurine isn't worth much, but it belonged to my mother. I wish there was some way to get it back. Is there something I could do to help? Normally, I would look to the local officials to help, but as you've already seen, Minister Shang can do little about these sailors. Nobody in town can help. We are just simple villagers. Tong knows he can do whatever he wants to me and get away with it. I'll go talk to Tong for you. Thank you. Tong and his friends are usually off getting drunk near the storehouses past the Beggar's Pier in the southeast corner of town. If you convince him to return my mother's figurine, I'll give you a discount on all my merchandise when it arrives. Merchant Chung has asked you for help in retrieving a clay figurine from a sailor named Tong. Tong can usually be found in the Pier District in the southeast section of town. This one is relatively quick. The longest part is running back and forth. Happened many times in many places throughout history, indeed. Because sometimes the people in power don't actually care. That's a closed fist quest, so.
What do you want? Can't you see we're busy drinking here? Gotta wash away our sorrow.
Sorrows? What do you mean?
It's no fun being trapped in this town. We don't know nobody. We ain't seen our families in months, and now we're stuck here. That'd drive anyone to drink.
You stole a figurine from Merchant Young.
Figurine? You mean that clay statue? The little thing. I just borrowed it for a while. I didn't steal it.
Why did you take it?
My ma used to have figurines like that. I ain't seen her in a long time. I really miss her. I just borrowed the figurine to remind me of her.
Your mother wouldn't like you taking someone else's things.
Oh, geez, now you got me feeling all guilty about my mom. Here, take the figurine. Yeah. I don't mean to cause no trouble. I just missed my mom is all.
Don't cry.
I ain't crying. I just got something in my eye. I gotta go back to the boat now. Come on, boys, let's go.
And yeah, it is less running than Nine Dragons, so. Ugh, I'm sorry, Dan. Yes, Nine Dragons is kind of notorious for running.
Ilkana.
These are all just feel-good quests. Finding Ailing a husband, helping Zhang. They're just feel-good quests. Greetings once again. As I've said before, I have no wares to sell you. Between the town being cut off and sealers like Tong stealing from me, I have nothing left. I have your figurine. I don't believe it. Thank you, mighty one. You have no idea what this means to me. I have no silver to offer you, but I can give you a discount on all the goods I sell. As soon as the dam is closed, I can replenish my stock. This humble merchant thanks you for your time. Now we talk to this guy over here.
Are there no warriors among you?
Finally, someone approaches me. I was worried that this town's courage had drained away with the water. You seem a woman who knows her way around a battlefield. Are you willing to put those skills to the test?
Want to test me in combat?
Not personally, no. On behalf of Lord Yun, I'm here to find a skilled warrior who can deal with a unique problem. The Great Southern Forest, which lies north of this village, suffers from a terrible disease. Every tree within its borders sickens, and the place is infested with ghosts of all manners.
Does anyone know what causes the sickness?
If we did, would I be here? Lord Yun, my master, seeks a way to open the forest again and make it safe for travel. He is prepared to reward whoever aids him. Our men are no match for the ghosts in the forest. Perhaps you are.
How do I reach the forest?
You must leave Tien's Landing via the gate and follow the roadway to the north. The forest is but a short journey away, and Lord Yun makes his camp at the base of a hill, which should be easy to find. The path there is relatively safe, but travel beyond his camp and things worsen considerably. Go safely.
All right,
and remember what I've said. Lord Yun needs the help of able warriors like yourself.
We have 3 quests. Close the Great Dam, investigate the Great Southern Forest, or go get us a new flyer. Now, I usually do the pirates first because I hate pirates. But I can do them in any order. It doesn't matter. The sickened forest. You have heard tales of a disease affecting the Great Southern Forest, which lies just north of Tien's Landing. Lord Yun, a noble of the Imperial City, has recently arrived to find a solution. He seeks skilled warriors to aid him. Seek out Lord Yun. Tien's Landing sits not far from the edge of the Great Southern Forest. A large gate off the central square begins a path that will take you to the edge of the trees.
It is not easy to be Minister Shane, beset with troubles and doom, and now interrupted by some difficult stranger. Truly, can you not see that I am busy watching my career slide into oblivion? Minister Shank simply hasn't time for your petty concerns. I have problems of my own.
What are you minister of?
The Ministry of Harmony, which oversees taxation and execution, usually in that order. But poor Minister Shing oversees nothing in this dying town, nothing but failure. This backwater pimple of a town lives off of the lake created by the Great Dam. But the Great Dam is open and the lake is dry. The town is dying. Under my supervision.
Why is the Great Dam open?
I have nary a clue. Unless... very well, you've convinced me to talk. It is dangerous to say anything, but I am a brave man. It was that horrible Inquisitor, Lim. Lim oversees the Lotus Assassin operations in this area. A few weeks ago, he came to town and demanded a key to the ruins. Then his men went up there and opened the Great Dam.
Why did they do that?
Inquisitor Lim has his assassins searching for something, though what it is I couldn't say. Minister Sheng knows better than to stick his nose in the business of the Lotus Assassins. I didn't want the town to panic, so I kept Lim's presence here a secret. Better the peasants think it was ghosts. A much less terrifying idea.
Is there anything I can do?
Some brave soul must travel through the old ruins, which are absolutely not infested with ghosts, and close the Great Dam. The gate to the ruins is locked, but I have a key. I cannot order or even ask someone to go do this. If the Great Dam closes, the ruins will flood. The various assassins and soldiers will be killed. Not good for my career. But if I happen to lose the key and someone happened to find it, the town could be saved and the problem solved without any sanction from me.
I'll think about it.
Think about what? I don't know what you're talking about. So, stranger, is there anything else, Minister Shea?
Yes, I just had a couple of my cupcakes.
Perhaps I could direct you to the historic ruins of our old town, which lie across the footbridge and out the west gate. Certainly a sight worth taking in. Strictly for interest's sake, of course.
Would you happen to not know anything about flyers while we're at it?
Minister Sheng remembers when flyers were reserved for the wealthy elite of the Imperial City. Now pirates use them to raid the countryside. Disgraceful. I suppose in theory you could find a flyer at the pirate camp on the river. In practice, however, I doubt you'll find the pirates very accommodating. I suppose Rue the bosun is mad enough to take you if he's drunk. Yeah. Rue is surely the only one who would make the trip. And then the pirates would kill you.
Has a fleet of flyers passed by recently?
I recently saw a large fleet of flyers pass by. The Minister Sheng held out hope that they could come to escort him away from this demeaning post and back to the Imperial City. But the flyers never stopped in Tien's Landing. They headed upriver towards the pirates' camp. No doubt they went there to refuel, though where they are now, I could not say.
Goodbye.
Yes, go and leave Minister Sheng alone to ponder his troubles. Now don't close the Great Dam, and I never said that.
And then the pirates would kill you. Pirates nearby are known to have flyers, but only one man foolish enough to risk traveling to their lair is Rue the Bosun, the town drunk. We'll have to find some way to convince him to take you. But first, we're going to read this wonderful book. The Airing of Grievances, being a collection of the indignities suffered by Minister Sheng at the hands of the backwater shanty town of Tien's Landing. His hat has been soiled. A parchment was stolen from him before a speech at a community gathering. His cat was viciously threatened. A chair at his table was placed backwards. His finger was slammed in a door not once but thrice. An egg was thrown at him by an unknown assailant. His cot was stolen, filled with soiled garments, and then returned. His faith was ridiculed by young children. His prized Tonberry was squashed. It was suggested that he performs acts of deliberate indecency upon himself. He was forced to suffer the interminable and petty gripes of the people. That's your job. His hair was accused of being impermanent and false. The honor of his family was impugned. He suffered a disabling attack by a pack of bees. His reputation was maligned by brigands. Brigands! A local dog evacuated in the minister's shoe. He was given a gift of turtle eggs by a visiting merchant. It was suggested he would be able to trace his lineage to a simple courtesan. He was referred to as Smelly. He slipped in mud, no doubt placed in his path by jealous townsfolk. Sailors burned down his office. A dread pirate Robert. Well, yeah, we're going to go talk to Rue the Boatswain and go to the pirate lair because there's interesting people to meet there. He gets weasel voice because he's a weasel.
Greetings, stranger. I noticed you speaking with Minister Shang. I wonder if I could have but a moment of your time.
Who are you?
I am Merchant Young, wine seller. I serve the community by entertaining these sailors trapped in our town. I need the help of someone with a steely eye and a steady hand.
Seems to me you're making a killing off the situation.
I am simply filling a need the best way I can. What is the crime in that? Now you seem a capable young woman, and I really need some help.
Where does your wine come from? The town is cut off.
We all have our little secrets. How I conduct my trade is mine. Now I need the help of someone with discretion. Someone who knows how to keep their mouth shut and recognizes a good deal. Someone who likes silver, lots of silver. Does this sound like you?
I'm not interested.
I think you'll change your mind when you hear my offer.
This is an excellent time to be a wine merchant. The sailors trapped in our town were on the river for quite a long time, and they have saved up massive amounts of silver. They've made me a rich man, but they still have much silver to spend, and I have a large supply of wine to last many moons before my stock runs dry. I saw you speaking with Minister Shang, worthy one. I suspect he asked you to go out to the Great Dam and close it, am I right? None of your business. Pretend for a moment that he asked you to close the Great Dam. He probably talked about saving the town, but I bet he offered you nothing for your services. I offer more. If the Great Dam closes, the water level rises and these sailors will float away with all of their silver. It would be a ridiculous waste of a golden business opportunity. If I want you to destroy the controls of the Great Dam, leaving it forever open. Then there will be no danger of some adventurer coming by and closing it. I'm not going to doom the entire town. Oh, don't be so dramatic. I know that some think this river situation is fatal, but they are overreacting. They cannot adapt to the new realities. True, if the Great Dam remains open, the town will consolidate a bit. That might be a good thing. Either way, the smart ones who plan for their future will be fine. If you perform this service for me, I will pay you 20% of my profits to date. Rest assured, it's a very substantial sum. What if I expose your plan? You have no proof I asked you to do this. It's my word against yours. Who will they believe? A stranger new to town or a respected merchant? I want no part of this. No need to rush to a decision. Just keep it in mind. If you destroy the controls, bring me some proof, and I will happily honor my word. 20% of my profits to date. Remember that. Be gone with you. The Great Dam. The Lotus Assassins opened the dam to search the ruins of Old Tien's. Minister Shang gave you a key to the ruins so you can close the dam. Merchant Young wants the dam controls destroyed so things remain as they are. He is profiting off the misery of the locals and can likely offer a reward larger than Captain Ing or Shang recommended. No. I told you he's an asshole. We go talk to Rue. He was one of the options of marrying Eiling, but he's the town drunk, and even if you bring him to meet her, she wants nothing to do with him.
Rue, I know you keep saying you'll close the Great Dam as soon as you get your courage up, but it's been 3 days. Old Mother Kwan is trying to make this place respectable again. You can't stay here. Go close the dam.
No, I'm sorry, young one. Let me buy you a drink. 2 bowls of wine and we'll drink a toast to a better time. Just add it to my tab. Ah, good for it.
Rue, I don't have time for this. I have other customers to take care of. You have to leave now.
No, I'm really pretty sure I have to drink now. I need to get my courage up so I can go close the dam. Yeah, just another drink or 2. Or 3. Or maybe 4. Oh, more wine?
I'll handle this.
You will? Thank the Emperor. I've lots of other work to do.
And who are you? More importantly, do you have any wine handy? Or can you get some?
I'm sorry, I love that line. No, I'm really pretty sure I need to drink now. I am Jade Zu. I need your help.
My help? Nobody asked for my help. They don't even trust me enough to ride on my barge. But I'm not some useless old drunk. I'll show them. That's why I volunteered to go close the Great Dam. You just need a drink or 2 to get my courage up first.
I need you to take me to the pirate camp.
You can't be serious. True, my barge is the only way to get there, but the pirates are dangerous. Believe me, you don't want to go up there. Have some wine instead.
Sounds like green room activity, yeah? Was told you were brave enough to take me.
Mad is what I am. A real loon. Especially when I've had my fill of wine, like now. Truth is, I'd be happy to take you up to the pirates' camp. If I didn't have more pressing business. I promised to close the dam and save the town. Truth is, I wish I'd never told anyone what I was going to do. I was a bit drunk when I said it, but I can't back out now. Everybody thinks I'm just a worthless drunk, but when I close the dam, they'll think I'm a hero. I just need a few drinks to get my courage up before I go.
Now notice how many jugs of wine he has on the bandolier around his chest. Oh, Jack Sparrow was here, absolutely. What if I promised to close the dam instead?
You'll close the dam? You do seem the capable sort. Well, I don't suppose anyone would hold it against me if I let someone more capable take over. I guess this means I don't have any real reason not to take you to the pirates now. I said I'd take you, and I'm a man of my word. Mostly. I'll make my way down to the little dock where I have my barge and get everything ready. Just meet me at Beggar's Pier in the southeast corner of town when you're ready to go.
I'll meet you at Beggar's Pier.
Good. I got lots to do before we go. Check the barge, check our supplies, sample the wine. You never want to travel with bad wine.
He seems sincere. It might be foolish to place our trust in someone so fond of wine, but I believe he'll be there when we need him.
Remember, meet me at Beggar's Pier in the southeast corner of town when you're ready to go.
Rue the Boatswain has agreed to transport you back and forth between the pirate island and the docks of Tien's Landing until you replace your crashed flyer. Pirates that hold the flyers may not be quite so helpful. Explore the pirate lair to find a new flyer.
Everything is right again. Thank you for putting Old Mother Quan back in charge.
Always. Back to Beggar's Pier. We're going to go take out the pirates. We're probably not going to have enough time to finish the pirate lair, so that can be where we go next time. We have the Great Southern Forest, Old Tien's, and Old Tien's. Hey, look, he's here.
There you are. I confess that when I got down here, I wasn't sure I actually met you. Too much wine in me. I thought you might have been a dream, but here you are. I can take it to the pirates if you still want to go. Might be a dangerous trip. The river has been running fast since the dam was open, but it won't be any worse than the pirates themselves.
Take me to the pirate camp.
I'll take you. And if the pirates slit your throat and dump your body in the river, I'll bring you back to town for a nice burial. If they leave your body on land, you're out of luck.
Well, it would seem we have little choice. I certainly hope we won't regret asking Rue to help us.
And we'll get a new follower here.
I can take you no farther. Be wary in this place. Pirates everywhere.
Wait here for me.
Of course. You can count on me. If any pirates come by and try to take my barge, I'll show them how well I use my paddle. Good luck to you in there. And if you need to leave in a hurry, just come running.
Saving game. Autosave. Hurry up, you worthless cur. We've been waiting for our dinner for over an hour.
I'm sorry. Your brothers inside made me clean up their chicken balls. I came as soon as I finished, but in my haste I tripped and fell down the stairs.
I'm tired of your excuses, you useless bag of dung. You think we should take pity on you just because you used to be one of us? You're nobody now. If you weren't so pathetic, we'd have sold you as a slave long ago. Get up, you sniveling cur. I'll bet this boy cleaning the dock could do a better job fetching our wine. Screw up again and I'll slit your throat.
I'm sorry. Don't beat me. I'll get the wine and some food, yes.
How much did that probably actually hurt the guy punching an armor plate? Because that's what he's wearing on his chest. That's armor.
Me? Make me crawl like a dog? This'll teach them a lesson they won't forget. Come on. Stupid rope. Come on. Make them sorry they ever... Huh? Wait, don't hurt me. I was just... Hey, you're no pirate. I remember the face of everyone I used to sail with, and I've never seen you before.
Who are you?
My name's John. Once I was a pirate on the river, but things were different then. We took pride in our work. We were professionals, not like these lazy, drunken louts. The younger pirates used to look up to me. Now they treat me like dirt. They treat me worse than that slave cleaning the pier. But I'm gonna get even. I'll show them.
What are you doing with that rope?
Those drunks on the pier were supposed to unload the ship, but they're too lazy to finish the job. They left a cannon suspended above the dock, supported by this single rope. One quick pull and that cannon comes crashing down, taking out the dock and anyone on it. My old bones can't pull hard enough to loosen the knots in the rope.
What about the slave cleaning the dock?
I got nothing against the kid, but dropping the cannon is the easiest way to wipe out everyone on the pier. Tough break for the kid, but much easier for you.
I won't hurt an innocent.
If you want to take the guards on face to face, I won't stop you. Still think you should use the rope, though. Tough break for the kid cleaning the pier, but much easier for you. But whatever you're going to do it quick. Won't be long until those pirates on the dock start wondering what's taking me so long with their wine.
Yeah, no, I'm not going to hurt the kid.
Stop. Oh.
Was this supposed to be a challenge?
They're dead. I don't have to sweep the dock no more. You saved me. But there's more pirates inside. Lots more. They'll catch you, and you'll be a slave like the rest of us. Or they'll kill you.
What do you know about the other pirates?
This whole island is crawling with pirates. They'll kill you. They won't catch me again. I know where to hide.
And now, we drop the canyon anyway.
Those pirates didn't seem to give you much trouble at all. Back in my day, a pirate knew how to fight, but these young ones are soft and weak. Gao ruined everything.
Gao!
I tried to tell them, but nobody listened. You'd think the Lotus Assassins would have been a warning. Even a pirate knows better than to get mixed up with them.
Tell me about Gao.
Gao the Greater, as he calls himself, is the leader of the guild, a powerful crime syndicate. They never used to bother with us until Gao came to power. Gao himself came and took over our operations. He began building the flyers, and he made slaving our main activity. My own men turned on me. Now they treat me like a dog. A few months later, the Lotus Assassins showed up. Gao must have some kind of deal worked out with them. Whatever they're up to, it must be something big.
Tell me about the Lotus Assassins.
They showed up shortly after Gao took over, working with him in his guild. Inquisitor Lim seems to be in charge of the Lotus Assassins here. Gao and Lim don't get along. They both like to be in charge. Be careful if you run into Lim. There's something very wrong about him.
What do you know about the airships?
Back in my day, a pirate ship stayed on the water where it belonged. Now they've got some kind of factory up on the top floor where they build those blasted airships. There's something suspicious about those airships. Sure, the pirates use them, but I think that's just a cover so the Lotus Assassins can come and go as they please.
Goodbye.
Watch yourself in this place. 1 minute you're on top, and the next you're on the bottom, bowing and scraping.
And now we cut the rope anyway. Crash!
Thousand cuts.
I need healing. Thousand cuts.
Bye-bye. Don't really need the focus shrine, but History of Flight, Volume 1. The first person to attempt flight was Cao Xiong, an early scholar who originally came from the prosperous East. Though his ideas were creative, they were hardly sound. Cao Xiong met an early end after he strapped several canisters of dragon powder to a bamboo chair and ignited it. There was a first rumor that he had survived the ill-fated mission, but few truly believed that anyone could have survived such a disastrous explosion. His death, however, was not in vain. Several of his writings were studied by later scholars, and some of his ideas were adapted for first successful human flights. Oh, she's right here. She got knocked out because your followers cannot die. They just get knocked unconscious. Now you get to meet the only person that I have never successfully romanced as a male character. Slavers.
He's freed the slaves. You'll pay for that, maggot.
Will I? If you scum have any sense at all, you'll stand aside. Let me go drive a blade through your master's throat, and I'll forget I saw you.
Oh, certainly. We'll sit back and let you stroll upstairs to kill our leader. Would it help if we drew you a map to his room?
I don't think Cal would like that.
I wasn't serious, you idiot. We're going to kill this intruder and go back to our drinking. He's just one man. He can't beat all of us.
Look around. The odds are not so much in your favor. There's still a chance for you to run.
What are you talking about, fool?
You haven't noticed my partner over there watching us? Don't let her grace and beauty fool you. She's deadly.
Eh?
This is your last chance to get out of here alive.
So, the thief brought a friend. That just means you won't die alone. Attack!
Stop.
Now, normally, I wouldn't be fighting an unarmed enemy with a weapon, but these are slavers and pirates. They don't deserve the honor. Good job, Downstar.
How'd I know you'd be deadly in a fight? You'll have to accept my apologies for dragging you into that, but I can't afford to be stopped. Not now. My name is Sky. It's good to see there's someone else in this place who can't stand these slaving dogs. We make quite the pair.
You dragged me into your fight.
It was obvious you worked with the pirates. Why not deal with them quickly? There's bigger game above us. Speaking of which, there's a very secure and equally intimidating gate blocking the way. If we work together, though, it'll be simple to crack.
How do you know your way around this place so well?
It's funny what things you can learn if you just ask at the right time, like when you have a knife to someone's throat. Things like how to reach the upper levels of this place despite that security door.
Why are you here?
I'm here on a personal matter. A man in this place took something very valuable from me, and I intend to repay him the favor.
Is this man Gal the Greater?
If I had more time, I'd want to know what brought you here. I expect it's quite the tale. Yes, I hunt Gal the Greater, though I will not say why. It is a personal matter. I won't be stopped now that I'm this close, and luckily you're here. That'll make it easier to reach the upper levels where he hides himself away.
Let's talk about this plan of yours. How do we get past that door?
The door at the top of this stair is locked through a fairly ingenious mechanism. Gao's engineer, Kang the Mad, designed it for security.
Kang the Mad. I don't think his pirates is the ingenious type.
Oh, I don't know. They're good with knots. Kang the Mad is a crafty fellow. The door requires two to unlock it. Up high there is a platform with a release lever. The door must be operated while the lever is held forward. There used to be a sentry up there who handled that kind of thing, but he had an accident. I can climb up and pull the lever easily enough. You can open the door when it's unlocked.
Then what happens?
Once the door is open, we can go our separate ways. I have my goals, and I'm sure you have yours. Since we both have much to do, why don't I go unlock the door now?
Why don't we work together after the door's open?
Coming from you, that's a tempting offer. I'm a fool to turn you down. And I think what I've come here to do is something I must do alone. I should go now, but I have to ask in case we never meet again. Where did you study?
Trained under Master Lee of Two Rivers.
He must have been a genius. You fight like no one I've seen before.
Heard this kind of thing before. What's so strange about how I fight?
It's not so much strange as it is intriguing. No one I've ever met fights like you do. It's subtle, but your movements bait your foes into seeing an opening that isn't there. It's like a clever trap. I'm sorry, I'm wasting time neither of us can spare. I'll get ready and pull the lever when you're near the door. Good luck with whatever brought you to this place.
I know you. I saw you at Tien's Landing. I'm young Yi Fong. Do you remember me? My daughter and I left town to try our luck in the wilderness. Doesn't seem like it did very well. Plan didn't work out too well. How'd you end up here? We didn't get far outside of town before a flyer landed right in front of us. These pirates dragged us inside and brought us here to sell as slaves. They took Fu Yao, my daughter. They took her to the upper levels. I can't leave without her. Please, you have to find Fu Yao. Don't worry, I'll find Fu Yao for you. The slave breaker took her. Please don't let him hurt my Fu Yao. Please find my daughter and bring her back to me. Quest received. Yi Fong's daughter, Fu Yao, has been captured by pirates. She is powerless to deal with these brutal men. Find Fu Yao and rescue her from the pirates. Find the slave breaker. I hate slavers. Hey, look, more pirates.
This could be a trap.
Good work, Johnstar. Trap sprung. Focus evade. Spirit Bunt. Now you get to meet Kang the Mad. Now, there's a certain person that I used to say reminded me of Kang the Mad, but not anymore. But Kang the Mad is easily my favorite one of all of the followers, and he doesn't really do anything. You can't take him with you like you can Dawnstar and Sagacious Zu, but he's hilarious. Yes, I love Kang too.
Mistress, I am almost ready to return to the Imperial City. Another day, and I will bring you the amulet fragment.
I lose confidence in you with each passing hour, Lim. You should have been back by now. Why haven't you ordered Gao to grant you one of his flyers?
Mistress, Gao's ships are only small flyers. They're good for short-range flights and raiding villages, but not for long journeys. That's why I haven't returned yet.
Don't try to pin your failings on me, Lim. I've delivered everything I promised. It's only a matter of time till I finish the special dragonfly to transport the artifact to the Imperial City.
Until you finish. I designed that dragonfly. I built it, not Gao. That dragonfly is Kang's masterpiece.
Silence the mad fool.
I've heard rumors of a spy disrupting our operations in the South Rim. Maybe this is all too much for you to handle. Perhaps I should come out there closer.
That will not be necessary, Mistress. I will deal with the troublemaker here and return to the Imperial City in one day. You heard Mistress Qian. I can't waste any more time here. Get that flyer finished now.
Xia is not my mistress, Lim, and I don't take orders from you either. Remember, if not for my son, you would never have discovered where the glorious strategist was hiding.
I am well aware of your son's role in all this, Gao. In fact, I suspect I know more about him than you do.
What are you talking about? Have you heard something about young Gao? Tell me!
Of course, Gao. I was just waiting for the perfect time to tell you. I received a report from the destruction of 2 rivers. Your son, Gao the Lesser, is dead.
No! This can't be! You lie!
I speak the truth. It seems your son was no match for one of the other students. From the condition of his body, it sounds like he died quite painfully.
No! Young Gao was everything to me. Damn you and your black heart. Damn you!
I want to be alone. I must grieve for my son. No one's to disturb me.
No one.
If I can get to the Imperial City fast enough, I can give the amulet fragment to Death's Hand himself. Then Grand Inquisitor Xia may be in for a surprise. We shall see. Get to work, mad fool. Do whatever it takes to get that ship built. I will take a short-range flyer and check on some of our other operations in the area. If the marvelous dragonfly is not ready to launch when I return, those captive demons will have a new playmate.
Interruptions. Who designed that dragonfly? Did you build something to make his sandals explode?
Build something to make his sandals explode. I love Kang the Mad. He is our artificer. He builds things. He just threw an explosive vial at them and took out more than half of the bad guys. It's nothing. Finish him off, Dawnstar. Come on. Finish him off. Go ahead. Come on. There you go. Good job.
Well, with your punching and kicking, I was going to make more of an exploding thing, but kicking worked well too.
I was going to make more of an explodey thing, but the kicking worked well too. Yes. Who are you?
I am Kang, the man. I make things explode, and I make things fly, and I'm very good at both. The things I fly tend to survive. The things I explode, not so much.
I'm sorry. I love that quote. I make things fly, and I make things explode. And I'm very good at both. The things I fly tend to survive, and the things I explode, not so much. Exploding sandals, yes. You build flyers?
Do I build flyers? Do I build flyers? Yes. You heard differently. Fantastical things, but misused by Gao and his cohorts. I have saved the best for myself. My greatest invention is in the launch room upstairs. Light and fast, she has weapons and capacity no other flyer does. The marvelous Dragonfly.
You built Gao a special flyer?
Under protest, Gao does not appreciate what I make. He misuses, and worse, he duplicates and diminishes their glory. Well, no more. The Dragonfly will not function. Gao wants to give my machine to the Lotus Assassins, but I stopped him. I hit the extraneous dust inductor where no one will find us. Try to fly without that. But they can make a new inductor. It is extraneous after all. So, a few days ago, I blew up the inscrutable power source. Now the Dragonfly can only make short hops.
You said duplication hurts quality. Aren't duplicates identical? Yes, steampunk explosion, yes.
Yes, the bolts are the same. But think about this. If there is one marvelous Dragonfly, it is the best of its kind. Make 100, and they are each only average. The flyer must appeal to the heavens with beauty and singular ingenuity. Why, I bet some of my mosquitoes have even fallen from the sky for seemingly no reason at all.
Will you help me against Gao and the Lotus Assassins?
Yes, of course. What do you think I've been saying? You need to listen more carefully. If you stage a combat-related accident for Gao, like falling down a flight of punches, I'll replace the inductor on the Dragonfly, and we can fly away. What do you say?
I agree. I will see what I can do.
You are sure to profit from this partnership. In fact, I've never accidentally exploded anyone traveling with me, so that alone is a benefit of my presence. Anyway, you go ahead, and once all the kicking is done, I'll come along and we'll see what's what. For now, let me think. We'll need explosives. Explode. Yes, goodbye. Go and leave me to think.
You stage a combat-related accident for Gao, like falling down a flight of punches?
You're still here, alive, and not in chains. I may have hitched myself to a winner. But Gao the Greater is still here too. Give him a whack, and I can help you fly. Questions are good. It means the wheels are turning. But make it quick. I never let asking get in the way of doing.
You seen a young woman named Fu Yao?
Is she one of the slaves? The slave breaker let a girl through this morning. I did not hear her name, but no one else has been brought by.
I will
restate and reiterate as necessary, but I would like to get back to my tool.
How did you come to be here?
Oh, that's a long story, from what I remember. Some experiments went wrong in my old workshop. Explosions. A few estates burned down. Some other things happened. Gao bribed some officials just as I was about to be quartered by 5 horses. Or would that be 20? Well, regardless, he brought me here to work for him.
Gao rescued you, but you want me to kill him? When I'm done here, you will be free.
Yes, I suppose so. But if you don't mind, I'll stay with the marvelous dragonfly, which I have pledged to you. I won't let it fall into disrepair while you zip about the empire.
I'm glad you're having fun watching, Sarah.
I will
Have you seen an old man named Master Li?
Master Li? No, I don't think so. Well, I am not so good with names or faces. Dates are bad too, but I remember my own handiwork. Several older flyers stopped here briefly. They were full of Lotus assassins and one big assassin in black armor who seemed to be in charge. Very big, unpleasant look on his mask. They had a prisoner with them, or so I heard, and they all seemed nervous about it. The flyers left for the Imperial City soon after. Does that help?
What do you know about Assassin Lim?
Oh, I would like to put something exploding in his food just to see if it would make him blink, because that one has dead eyes, like he's missing something. Sometimes he is here, sometimes he is not. I don't know right now which is true, but I know he is dangerous, very dangerous. Yes, goodbye. Go and leave me to think.
Stop.
Nice! Uh-oh, don't start down. That's not good.
Spirit King.
Okay, you're starting to piss me off.
You'll never. Stop.
What do we have in here? The Slave Breaker.
Please don't burn me. I'll do anything you want.
I'm sure you will, child. But deep inside you think you're not a slave. Only true pain will wash away these thoughts.
Now, wait a minute. These slaves will be house servants. I'll not have my guests served by a young woman with burns and marks on her face.
You can have your slaves when they're broken, not a moment before.
Help me, please.
You wandered into the wrong room, slave.
And you're calling the wrong person slave, old man. Hey, guess what? I can do that too. My fire melts your ice, buddy. You killed him! I've never seen such violence.
Hey, I know you. Mother and I met you when we were trying to get out of Tien's Landing.
Quiet, girl. A slave does not speak unless spoken to. Don't speak to her like that. What? Why not? A slave has to know her place. If I'm going to have to train these slaves myself, I should get a discount.
I don't want to be a slave. I just want to get out of this place.
The girl is not for sale. What? This is an outrage. You know how long I've traveled to get here? You know how long I spent negotiating the purchase of these slaves? Get away from my daughter, you wretched man. You! What are you doing here? How'd you get away from the guards? Why aren't you with the rest of the slaves? The guards are dead, Lun. The slaves are free, and more than a few of them are looking for you. You don't want them to find you. No! This can't be! I have to get out of here! Run, bitch! Thank you, my lady. I have my daughter back and we are free. If I had any kind of reward to give you, it would be yours. We will return to Tien's Landing and tell the entire town of your great deeds. I'm sure Minister Sheng will reward you for helping us. Come, Fu Yao, let's go. The others are waiting for us.
I'm glad you're safe, Mother.
Iron Palm the Forge. Gratitude for freeing her, Fu Yao has given the player an Iron Palm scroll. Find the remaining scroll to learn the Iron Palm style. Iron Palm the Forge, one of 3 meditation doctrines required to understand the Iron Palm fighting style. The aspirant must possess and study all 3 before he or she can safely attempt to train in this demanding art. The aspirant must embody the forge, the structure that focuses the fire and reveals the potential of the anvil. Self-control must balance the long, powerful strikes of Iron Palm, or its movement can overwhelm and leave the lesser aspirant prostrate before an enemy. Level up! Seven style points. Okay. Let's go ahead and damage increase 1,000 cuts. And chi damage on Heavenly Wave. That leaves us 1 point. Duration increase of Dire Flame. There we go. Iron Palm. The player found one of 3 scrolls of Iron Palm. Scroll is part of a powerful technique. 4 minutes left. Up here is Gao the Greater's hideout, where we get to
see Gao when he went by. There was fire in his eyes. Yeah, but this
There's
time
always
it's
fire in
worse.
his eyes.
Better stay out of his way for the next little while. Something really set him off.
Wait a minute. You there. Who are you? You can't be up here.
Yeah, stop me. there's a little bit more before we get to Gal the Greater. We will go up here where you get to see the marvelous dragonfly for the very first time, and then we will quit for the night. Saving game.
Stop.
Now we're surrounded by demons. Rat demon, toad demon, horse demon. Rhino demon. What the hell? That one must have been introduced in the special edition, because I don't remember a rhino demon. And yes, when the horse demons die, they explode because they're on fire. So when you kill a horse demon, you should, probably get away before they explode. Configuration of the horse. We got a new technique. No.
Look at that flyer. It's beautiful. The marvelous dragonfly is the perfect.
That is the marvelous dragonfly right up there. Hey, look, more slavers. Along with an ogre. Good work, Downstar. Bookstand. History of Flight Volume 2. First known successful flight was made by Mad Fong. Though he had studied to become a scholar, he was kicked out of school for destroying one of their buildings. Based on the history books, it is difficult to determine if Fong was a genius or insane. Either way, his techniques were original and in the end successful. Though his first several attempts were unsuccessful, he refused to give up. Despite the cost and the obvious danger to his own life, Fong persevered until he completed his first prototype flyer. The flyer didn't do much more than hop across the landscape, but it was a start. A year later, he was able to travel for nearly a mile before crashing and unfortunately dying in the process. Jade Empire Bestiary Volume 4, The Danger of Demons. The average person is never likely to come across one of these horrific beings. Demons are some of the most dangerous and malevolent beings in all of the Jade Empire. Even though some demons are not evil, they are all powerful and rarely can they be trusted. If confronted by a malicious demon, it is important to remember that they are usually immune to magic, especially the larger demons. You can successfully combat them with weapons and simple martial styles. Strangely enough, on those rare occasions where demons and ghosts were seen to tangle, the strange magic used by the ghosts seemed to affect these malevolent beasts. Hey, look, a door.
The weapons on that flyer were active. That's certainly one way to take care of a door.
No, it is unfortunately, it is not multiplayer, and yes, I would be begging people to join because it's fun. Inferior charm gem. A door. A big old elephant demon. Look at all the chests in this room.
Some sort of magic binds this demon. I never expected Gao the Greater to be so powerful.
This area is forbidden. Only Gao himself is allowed to enter. You must be destroyed.
I have no quarrel with you.
Nor I you. But the power of Gao's magic compels me. He summoned me to this place and bound me to guard this chamber. The penalty for all who enter is death. I, Zhanxi, the great elephant demon, must crush you.
I really don't want to.
Dark Flame! I am a fighter. My attacks are 1,000 cuts. Stop!
Now, I did that just to show you, because the thing that we just read said that they're immune to magic. So yeah, you can't damage him. And he hits hard. Come on, Dawnstar. Whew. Flawed Scholar Gem. Inferior Warrior Gem and the Gem of the Frail Scholar. More money. Aura of Calm Gem. Trap Sprung. Alrighty. Yeah, the chest. Yeah, he's definitely a difficult mini boss. And we are now over 3 hours. I think it's going to auto-save up here before we deal with Gao the Greater. Yep, saving game. All right. That's where we're going to stop for today, because it has been 3 hours, and we will start next time dealing with Gao the Greater the same way we did with his son. All right. Thank you, Carl. I appreciate that. We're going to go back to here. Bring you guys back over here. All right. We should be back to our regular scheduled tea houses this Saturday. And I will be back next week to deal with Gao the Greater after taking out most of his slavers and basically all of his pirates. Thank you, Donna. I appreciate that. I will absolutely. Oh, it is. It's definitely a fun game. And yes, the quotes are, I mean, damn. There's one coming up here after we deal with Gao from Kang the Mad that just, it's permanently imprinted on my brain. But you'll have to wait until next week to find out exactly what that is. So, thank you all for coming. Thank you for watching. Thank you for commenting. Shout out to our good friend Pro Cruel Secrets for financing my ability to get this wonderful game, even though he's not here today. I think he deserves a round of applause. And another round of applause for my patrons, Dan Hollifield, Carl Whitman, Rich Asplin Jr., and Joe and Trelena Bachman. And I will see you all next time. 再见。